obviously getting acceptance into the West Scotia Conference wasn't just wasn't assumed. As a matter of fact, they assumed that we would not be in, and we had to petition them through their Board of Administrators to get acceptance, and they accepted us on a probationary basis because they had no idea how the Volunteers was going to pull off organized sports. And then we had on the school side, we had a union issue to deal with. The fact is, all the clubs, all the sports, all of the roles were documented inside a union contract. They were all paid positions, and we had to coordinate with the union. I don't know that we got their, well, we got their buy-in. They were very agreeable in working with us. However, we still had to work within the terms of the contract. So that was a bit of a challenge to make sure we infringed on the contract, get a petition submitted against any of our volunteers or the school, because it's not called a petition, a grievance would actually have been submitted against the school. And so we had to obviously protect the school and everybody working on our behalf from infringing on the terms of the contract. As I said, it was assumed that because of the press the referendum got, basically said no sports, and we eliminated all those from the school budget. So we had to approach, I believe it was Carol Naylor, who's the president of the West Scotia Conference, and submit a kind of a letter of qualification or a request to participate. And at that point, I think we had enough information in the way of having established ourselves as a legitimate organization, a 501c3 nonprofit, and basically a commitment of some of the people that were going to be working in our sports, and that's where Dan Gerler, who was our original athletics director, really kind of stepped in because they knew Dan, and they knew how passionate he was about the sports and his role at the grade school. And I think some of the people that we had, we kind of dropped those names and really focused on people that had stellar reputations in the community, people that you want to associate yourself with. So when you saw that, kind of the names of our board of directors, and then folks like Dan Gerler, it just solved the case that, okay, you know, these folks are serious, and again, they accepted us on a probationary basis. And I pretty much assumed that we'll be in next year. We had a couple little hiccups. We weren't as familiar with the conference rule book, which is a pretty thick book. We missed a line or two, maybe didn't read it as closely, or we didn't interpret as well because, again, we didn't have the history. So reading a rule and then interpreting a rule, you know, there was some back and forth with Carol, but she was great working with us. We participated in the regularly scheduled meetings to make sure we were involved, and the school backed us. Dr. Mills sat on the West Scotia Conference Administration Board, and he represented us pretty well there. Everybody was